Okay, this is Monday, January 26th. I'm here with Craig. This is the OSRA Scrum. And can you go first? Should I go?
I can go. I've not done much at all today. I'm going to finish off the code review for your pull request as soon as we finish this, and maybe have a look at what's outstanding. See where we go next. There's nothing blocking me.
Okay, cool. So over the weekend, for me is I made some changes to my OSRA 336 edit and update actions for the sponsor, and I added. So I changed the form. Now it doesn't have an instance variable. It has a local variable. Okay, so all the form is independent now, and what do you call it?
Oh, you said, didn't you, this was about where a facade would help because you're passing in as locals.
Yeah, so here we call the partial form. So this is the edit, and we call the partial form here, and we pass all the variables, so they are local to the form, the
That's nice.
partial.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean by the partial is independent now, because if we use this partial somewhere else, we just pass in the whatever variables we want here, and it's all good. So by having a facade, okay, I have to put this on two lines. By having the facade, we can make it to only send one variable here, only the facade,
Yeah.
sponsor facade, and I think all the variables here can be used as related to the sponsor somehow, so can go into the facade. Okay, I did that, and then for the testing, oh yeah, I had to make this, so it was it was only rendered before because it knew to render the partial,
Yeah.
but now I have to send all the local variables. And I made this method here inside the describe to have a render form. So I
Yeah,
can
that's a
use
good
this.
idea.
Yeah. So I can call it here and send the sponsor factory I created. But the thing is, I don't know, is this placed here after the initializers? I place this method here. What do you think? Should it go somewhere else? Or
Well, I think it looks really good, and I think we're getting on diminishing returns.
mhm.
I might put the def up first before the lets, because the lets kind of are the bit in the like a before, if you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
I remember you also said that before.
But I wouldn't lose sleep over it. You know, you've abstracted the render out into a method. It's nice and clean. It's easy to read. Uh, you've got your render. You've got a space. You've got your asserts. It looks smart. Looks very smart.
The thing that I said let before everything else is like I consider the let like declaring variables. And if you know in C-type languages, there's also this rule to declare all the variables at the top of them.
Yep.
Okay. So that's why I'm
It's.
setting
I
this.
don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that it's purely a personal preference and how your mind works. And
Uh-huh.
certainly, I wouldn't lose a lot of time trying to work that out because it's so clear anyway. I
Okay,
think
cool.
I think it looks
Uh,
smart.
one more thing I want to ask. How about if I put this method inside the helper?
No, I don't. I think it being where it is, it's you know you read the test it's there. It's obvious what it's doing. I think it's fine. I think it's very clear.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I thought because it's
yeah.
easy to read if it's here.
I mean, you've lined up all your the locals are lined up nicely, line on line, one under the other. It,
Ah,
it's
mhm.
it's good. It's really nice, neat code. I think.
Okay, great. Okay, I think this is all from me.
What are you planning on focusing on next? Have you got anything you want to get your teeth into?
Well, after this is done, the 366, I will do the new and create because it well, while doing this, I prepared most of the stuff, so the new will be easy to make.
Splendid.
Yeah, and that's about it, I think.
So, are you going to have time tonight to look at that?
Yeah, yeah.
Because once you fix that, just post the message in Slack so I know it's been updated, or stick a message on
Okay,
the
I
Git
will
thread.
do
So,
it a little later, not just maybe in an
yeah,
hour.
as
So,
soon as I see it on Git, I'll go in and have a look at it, and then if we're ready to merge, we can just merge it in.
cool, thanks.
Magic.
Um,
What do you think of Confluence? You had a look at all?
well, I looked a little bit over it, and well, I find it very useful. It just, I don't know, the interface looks very complicated.
Yeah, I would
Uh,
agree.
I think we have to get used to it. I know it looks like old style, like reminds me of Yahoo emailing when it was the old design.
Yeah, it could be a little bit easier on the eye, couldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The UX could be improved.
What I did notice though is you can actually there's templates for retrospectives and things like that. So when we have our next retrospective, we'll maybe give one of those a go and see whether
This,
how well they work. So all the retrospectives that are on there at the moment are just the retrospectives that we've already done that I've copied
uh-huh.
across from that Agile Ventures site.
So we will not use the Evernote, right?
Uh, well, we may do if the templates in Confluence are awful. I don't know, but certainly I think maybe for the next one we'll give the template in Confluence. So you see where your create button is at the
Okay.
top.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it then takes you into a template, and I think if you scroll down somewhere, there's a retrospective template.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay, I will not create one.
but I mean, we can see how those go and whether they're useful. But there seems to be lots of different things we can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. File list. This is the wireframe. Yeah. Great. And this is accessible from everybody, or you have to be logged in?
It's accessible to everyone, but to make changes, you have to have an account.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's great.
Do you develop in a virtual machine on Windows?
No. I actually I don't develop on Windows. I only do some. Let me stop the recording. So we're done.